Good evening, friends. Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Weekly V Alpha. I'm your host, Giselle, aka RoadtoVeeFriendsNFT. So, Weekly V Alpha is basically a weekly series that I created based on the Daily V Alpha a couple of months back. Basically, the Weekly V Alpha is me highlighting the top V Friends collection news, highlights, and Discord alpha, basically. So the format is typically just going through the befriends.com blog, see what the roundup is about for the ones that the most current one that was released on Friday. And then we go through the watch list that I created based on all the hints that Gary has given us the last couple of weeks, and then go through the Discord for the week to see what Gary has kind of like highlighting all of the good alphas that Gary has released in Discord. I decided to I used to do this on a daily basis, but I decided to do it on a weekly basis because I work a full-time job, and doing it daily it's kind of a little bit too much, and I can't be on Discord all the time, obviously. So the weekly highlights basically just, I found that it just gives you about the same information anyways, and it's more manageable, I find. I mean, if you can be on a Discord, that's great, but the purpose of this series is just to get you updated on a weekly basis, and you don't have to worry about being on a Discord all the time. And with the series 1, series 2, and the book games, it's a long-term play, basically. For Gary has mentioned numerous times that it's a 40-year project. Book games are played forever, so doing it on a daily basis, I didn't think it was I thought it was a little bit overkill. So Weekly V Alpha is born. That's a very, very long way of explaining that, but yeah, so let's just get into it. My goal is to typically do this in an hour or under. 30 minutes would be a great highlight kind of thing, but I know doing the Daily V Alpha, it took me 2 hours, 2.5, and that's not a very good use of your time. But also just because it really depends on the activity for the week. If there's a lot of posts from Gary, a lot of things that's happening, and I anticipating that there's going to be a lot more just because series 2 is about to drop. The VCon NFT is about to drop. VCon is coming up, so it just really depends. And the ideal goal would be to keep it under an hour. 30 minutes would be, that would be cool, but we'll try to make it as concise as I can, but keep you updated to the most current GaryVee news. GaryVee, V Friends Alpha, V Friends collection news. So let's just switch over to our weekly here so you could see my screen. So let me just show you. So like I mentioned earlier, I can't find my mouse. There it is. So the format is typically, I go through the befriends, the blog, the befriends.com blog, and then we go through the watch list, which is this list here. And again, just a reminder, I'll be pinning this on the comment section, posting this on Twitter, posting this on my Milkshake website, and where else do I post it? Posting this on the befriends Discord, posting this on the NRN Discord, so you don't have to worry about writing all of this info down. And I typically do this watch list, the prices of all this combinations, frames, and special combos, rare book games token. on the pinned comment, so you don't have to worry about writing it down. It's going to be available for you on my Twitter account, and yeah, so just keep that in mind. But after we go through that, and then let me just show you what I don't know where my mouse is. There we go. So, and then we'll go through the Discord highlights. So let's go through the blog first. So the DailyVeeAlpha, I used to go through Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, the blog, and then Discord to summarize all of Gary's posts, and that was overkill. So for the WeeklyVeeAlpha, I wanted to be more concise, give you the information that you need in just a few places. So like, you know, even if you're not on the Discord every day, you're still gonna get caught up. And I thought the 3 main places that, you know, you can get caught up without being there, being on the Discord every day, is to go through the blog, to go through Twitter, or Gary's Twitter account if you follow him, like make sure you follow him, of course, and the BeFriends account, and going through, like, subscribe to the BeFriends Discord so that you'll have access to GaryVee message tracker. I assume that you know what I'm talking about here, but if you're like, if you have no clue, or if you're very new to BeFriends, you know, just leave me a comment. I'm very active in the comment here on YouTube's or in Twitter, so just drop me a comment or a question, and I would be happy to help you out and point you to the right direction. So here on the blog, so last week we went through over this roundup here. We did the 7-day VCon. So the only thing that was posted on the blog, which is great, is this one. So let's just go through this one. So this week, a couple of things happened. So gift goat number 3 was dropped to the gift goat holders. VCon ticket burn sale ended last Friday. Access token experiences. So there was a courtside basketball experience on March 20th, I think. I think more info would be given on that for this coming Friday's roundups and more. So let's see what we have here. And these are the series 2 characters, evolved characters. So we got the giraffe here, gratitude giraffe, no, not gratitude, grateful, and then the admiral, the big heart, I don't even know, the gift goat, and the accountable at. Oh my goodness, I'm failing Gary right now because I don't know these their names by heart. Alright, so with 2022 shedding its winter coat, BeFriends is blooming with exciting developments as spring season approaches. So gift goats received their 3rd gift, 3 of 18. VCon Gary originally owned burn sale ended, and Series 1 access tokens in full swing. So what they meant by that is, if you notice on VeeFriends.com, there is this timeline, right? This timeline here, the Hangout Hawk. So tomorrow there's going to be a Hangout Hawk, a virtual hangout with all the Hangout Hawk VF Series 1 holder. I think this might be their 3rd time this year now, or 2nd time. So we'll hear more about that tomorrow on Discord for sure. March 30th, Checkers Chicken, Uno Unicorn on April 1st, Dinner Deers on April 11th, Video Game Vulture April 12th. Let's just see here. Poker Pirate April 12th, Bubble Hockey Basset Hound. Okay, so Hockey, Brunch Bear, Mentor Meeting, Bowling, Boala. So lots of activity coming up, or access token activities coming up. So watch out for those. We'll hear more about it on the Discord. And what else? So yeah, like a really good, like, if you're new to VeeFriends collection or anything, this is the place you want to be. Like, this is such a great resource. It summarizes everything that you need to know. And if you really need to know like specific detail, if you wanted to ask Gary specific questions, the Discord is the next Discord or Twitter is the next next great place for you to be at to get your VeeFriends information. So what else do we have here? Oh, let's go back here. So gift goat number 3, GaryVee and Isaac Drift, right, and Vance. VeeFriends is excited to announce that gift number 3 of 18 for gift goats airdrop today. Each gift goat gifting experience consists of 1 physical gift and 1 NFT as part of the gifting experience. For this gift, we are extremely excited to announce we have partnered with renowned photographer Isaac Drift, right, and global action sports brand Van for gift goat number 3. It's Van's first NFT partnership and their first collaboration with NFT photographer Isaac Drift, right? The artist behind the iconic NFT collection Where My Vans Go. They have team up, blah 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 blah. Okay. So there is 37 limited edition tokens that make up the 555 NFTs. So if you're interested to find out more about this is basically the picture of the airdrop that all the gift goat holders received to not today, but on March 18th. And so basically, I guess they get a Vans shoes and this thing. That's not very clear, hey? 1 physical van. You know what? Let's just take a quick look here. Huh. Okay. Okay, so basically all of the gift goats receive like a photo NFT of Gary's wearing the shoes, the Vans shoes. But I wonder if they also get Vans. I don't really understand. So 37. Oh, they did get it, I guess. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. All right, so that is what happened with the gift goat number 3. I'm gonna ask after this if they actually got to create an exclusive run of 555 Vans old school that commemorate the artwork Gary and drew on their shoes. Okay, so they did get this. Okay, cool. Got it. I understand. What the fuck? Excuse me. What the hell? Goodness, I can't read. All right, so the next item on the list here is the VCon ticket burn sale. So that ended Friday, March 18th. Books game exchange for 7 days only. VeeFriends shared an amazing opportunity with the community to be able to exchange book games token for Goo VCon ticket NFTs at a reduced token requirement. A total of 562 VCon tickets were claimed, burning a total of 881 book games tokens. We're just 62 days away from VCon, so that we're also gonna get an update on that. It's 57. That's 62 from the writing of this vlog. So yeah, that was there was a 950 Gary originally 950 Goo VCon ticket NFTs available to be burned at this 7-day burn sale, and 562 was claimed. So the remaining Gary will be keeping for himself, and yeah, we'll see later on, well, when we read the Discord highlights, that he has plans to keep those and just basically make a profit out of it. Like, he gave everybody a chance to claim them, but only 562 were claimed, so there you go. GaryVee and access token, and I wanted to bring something up on that too. Like, when I was getting all of the Discord highlights earlier this evening, there was something that Gary posted that I wanted to talk about, so we'll talk about that later, about him not doing advertising for VeeFriends for a reason. So, which is, yeah, kind of cool. GaryVee and access token experiences. So the access token that they're saying here is basically what I was reading on the website here about the timeline, like these activities that are highlighted here under the timeline section of the veefriends.com. So courtside cat, Sunday, March 20th. So there was one people that hold the courtside cat will have an experience watching a game with Gary with the New York Knicks versus the Utah Jazz at Madison Square Garden. That's pretty cool. First of 3 total courtside experiences to come. Hang on to this premium token. Gem Serious Snail. So on March 21st, that was today, the following Monday, 1 lucky holder plus 3 guests of their choosing are redeeming the Jam Session Snail. I think that's Aiden. Aiden holds this. That's what he was talking about on the Discord. That's pretty cool. Oh, and I think he brought Jeremy with him. So Jeremy knows is one of the VeeFriends fan. He's pretty active in the VeeFriends community, so follow him on Twitter. Jeremy knows BF, I think that's his handle. What else? 3 hours they will jam and hang out and with Gary to discuss anything they'd like, blah blah blah. Hangout Hawk on March 22nd, so that's tomorrow. So Sunday there was a basketball game for the courtside cat holder. Today they had the Jam Session Snail with Aiden, I think. Aiden plus Jeremy and 2 other guests. Tomorrow the Hangout Hawk will be hanging out. So that would be cool. At least it's Tuesday after this session. Holders are just 11 times. So after, okay, so number 4. So 15 totals. 15, so 5 each year. That's pretty cool. But not everyone has 5 friends. So we have only blah blah blah. So we'll see this as well. VeeFriends Series 2 is greater than VCon so far. Here's 2 alpha. Oh, okay, I grabbed this as well. Series 1 VeeFriends is a big deal and still slept on. Series 2 will be underestimated. But spent hours. Oh, so this is the thing that I wanted to bring up as well. If I spent hours on Twitter Spaces really explaining Series 1 benefits, book games, gift code, and Series 2, if I wanted the masses to know everything, I could. I've done very little yet because I want the people who believe in me here to benefit the most by getting in. This is a 40-year project, much more to come. So yeah, like I read this, I found this on Discord, I read this, and yeah, like Gary does have the power to mass advertise VeeFriends, but he's not really advertising it that much because he wanted to give people that are early or on Discord or have been following him the advantage to get it, like get a chance to get a Series 1. Like I'm hoping, you know, I'll be able to get a Series 1 before the masses comes, because if, you know, I imagine a year from now, maybe yeah, a year and a half from now, everybody would be on NFT, and Series 1 right now is 16 ETH floor prices, and like that right now, that is too, like I can't even afford that. But I could imagine if it's adopted by the masses, it could go, like, you know, imagine VeeFriends having floor prices like Bored Apes or yeah, Bored Apes or Punk. Like, you know, it's possible. So I'm hoping that he won't market it yet until I get one. Once I get one, like, you know, then you can market it up. But I'm hoping he'll keep a lid on it until I get one. But we'll see how it goes. I am trying to get my own VeeFriends Series 1 right now, but I am very, very far from floor. So anyways, sales and pickup of the week. 65 gift code, 3 gift codes were sold this week. A pumpkin, I don't know, Jolly Jacko, and the, what is this, the Ernest Ermite, 35, 40. Yeah, like 2 weeks ago I think gift code was 40, and now it's just increasing again because gift code, like Gary has been explaining or telling everybody in Discord, that gift code is underestimated. It's really underpriced, and it's, if you can afford it, gift code is the one that you want to have as a Series 1. Okay, book game sales. So we got, yeah, somebody bought the Time Machine Ogre for 46. That is the cheapest that you'll find a book game ogre for sure. Paper Hand Ponies, 6.9, 6.9 for koalas. It's pretty cool. And yeah, that is it for the blog. Let's go now to the come on. So yeah, just a reminder, like, you know, if there's one place that you have to spend your time on, you can't be everywhere. Like, you can't follow GaryVee. I would just follow the veefriends.com website. Just go straight there and you should be caught up pretty much if you are able to read that on a weekly basis or like once a day. So that is that. All right, so let us go to the second portion. Like, I'm not sure if I should, well, let's do the watch list first, so that we can have some sort of an idea of what the prices, the current market prices are. And my idea with the watch list that I have here is that if you are in the market to buy or sell a Book Games token or a Series 1 or a Book Games Ogre, then you would have a quick reference of what the going prices are. So if you're buying like a Series 1, an Ogre, or any Book Games, you would know what the floor prices are, and not pay more than the floor price. If you are a seller, then you also know not to list lower than the floor price. So that's the main idea. That's why I keep track of the floor prices, not because I'm like floor price monitoring or anything like that. Well, in a way I am monitoring it, but it's basically to give you a quick reference so that you'll have a better, like a good guide for purchasing or buying. A good reference for selling or buying, like what the prices are to buy at the right price or to sell at the right price. Well, not the right price, but it's a reference. I don't know how to explain it, but it's a good reference to know, to have when you are making a excuse me. Excuse me. Oh wow. I find like I'm talking a lot for this stream, so like my throat get really, really dry after talking for, let's see, half an hour or so. So anyways, so here we'll go over to the NFT watch list here. So yeah, just a quick reference for you to have, and if you're buying, just switch over here, go to the YouTube channel, pin comment, go to Twitter, or go to my milkshake website, and you will have this list. And hopefully, yeah, I got a really kind comment from Richard R last week about how helpful this is, and I really appreciate that. Thank you. So yeah, that was really encouraging. So I will keep doing this, and I'm glad that it helped at least one person. So all right, so ETH to USD dollar. So this went up. Last week it was to 2,500. This week it's like today it's 2,900 for 1 ETH. The floor price for Series 1 went down from 16.88 to 16.6. Book Games gift code increased from 55 ETH to 60, and I think that's probably because of the drop that happened on Friday. So yeah, and the Book Games Ogre still the floor price for that one is still at 82 ETH. There's still currently 5 of the Ogre available on the token trove out of the 15 that are available. The Book Games floor price right now, or like an hour ago, is 0.39549. It went a little bit up from 0.37. The Koala is 4.7, up from 4.3 last week. The Pony is currently at 5.05, went down from 5.16 last week. Conviction is at 1.23, went up from 1.07 last week. Gratitude is at 1.06, down from 1.23 last week. Also, if you notice on the list here, like I have stars next to it or no stars. So the ones with the stars are specifically hinted by Gary in Discords that will come into play in the future, so that's why it's on the list. The ones that doesn't have the stars, those are the rare tokens that has 1365 of the entire 125 collection. So that's why those are on the list as well. And you'll notice as we go through the list, there will be like special attributes or traits that are highlighted, or it would be the frame, or it would be a combination of something. So, and again, just a reminder that this watch list is based on all the alphas that we have accumulated since January 10th, basically. All right, so go back to the list here. So for gratitude, again, we get 1.06. It went down from 1.23 last week. Curiosity is 0.39. It went down from 0.51 last week. Patience is 0.39. That's weird. Why is that though? Down from 0.45 last week. Emerald frame is up from 69 last week to 78 this week. Fur is slightly up from 45 last week, 0.45 last week to 0.49 ETH this week. Marble slightly went up from 0.39 to 0.43 this week. Wood went down from 0.45 this week, last week to 0.39 last week. Neon went up from 0.75 last week to 0.84 this week. Champagne went down from 2.09 ETH to 1.93 ETH. Caviar went up from 0.43 ETH to 0.48 ETH. Let's see. What else? Sorry, baby. Oh. You can say goodnight now. So, this is my baby. Good night. Okay. And five champagne right now, based on the floor prices, went down from 10.83 last week to 9.83 last week. So 1 ETH savings from last week. 5 caviar went up from 2.23 ETH to 2.44 ETH. 5 emerald went up from 3.57 to 3.93. Now we're coming down to the combination. So hologram fur went up 0.53 to 0.55. Excuse me, sorry. Sorry about that. Oh my goodness. I am suffering from a cold this week, so still recovering from that. And talking too much is not helping me. So, okay, sorry about that. Back to the list. So that we got the hologram rainbow frame. It went up from 0.68 ETH to 0.92 ETH. Ambition hollow. This week is 1.05, went up from last week. Empathy hollow 1.07, also up from last week. Tenacity hollow 0.97, down from last week. Tenacity diamond 1.02, that is up from last week. Humility lava silver, big pie is delicious. 0.46, slightly up from last week. Empathy lava silver 0.39. Let's see. Humility lava silver 0.46. Empathy lava silver 0.39. Empathy lava marble 0.49. Patience lava wood 0.46. Patience lava 0.44, slightly down. Accountability gold 0.57. Patience bubble fur 0.69, down from last week. So again, just a reminder, Series 1 Spectacular is the same level as a book game ogre, and it trumps Series 1 core Series 1 core, and it trumps book games pony or koala. and it trumps Series 2. So that is the order of the Be Friends collection. So this one's really important. Yeah, so the Spectacular is about the same as the Ogre, so that's great. For the Series 2 mint, frame is more important than this pack, is what we've learned from all this week so far, and I think that still stands. When I was looking at the Discord, I didn't see anything that contradicts that otherwise. So let's see. I'm just gonna switch this up here so I can see. This actually works better. Was trying to do this on the other side of the room, but I think going forward this would be the setup. And alright, so and here, so the book game supplies, because of the burn sale that happened last week, the supply has reduced from 120k to 119. Total burn, that went up. That went from 2200 to 5200. So that is a lot of tokens burned. There's still a lot of supply, but considering that is a 20% burn, and there's still about 9200 on the marketplace for sale. Okay. What are you? So, and that is it for our watch list. Over to our Discord highlights now. So again, just a reminder, 59 days until VCon. That will be a lot of fun for all of the Series 1 holder, everybody that's planning to go, everybody that burned to get one. That would be really fun. And I think last week we saw that there was 10 more speakers that are announced, or speakers or guests announced for the conference. If you missed that, check out last week's live stream or Twitter, or yeah, on my Twitter, I've also highlighted that. Again, another reminder that there's 15 days left until the friends list deadline. So make sure that, like, if you want a chance to be on the friends list, you need to be holding at least a minimum of 1. The more book games you hold, the higher percent chance that you're gonna get friend lists. There's 33,000 of the 55 that's gonna get friend lists for the Series 2 collection. There's 55,555 on the total collection of Series 2. If you get friends list, you could mint like you could mint the original characters. If you want the new characters, you have to burn for it. So more info, make sure you just join the Discord and go to the Series 2 section of the Discord. Lots of information there. You could also go to the website. Where is the website? Okay, I closed the website. Don't know where my website is. Okay, I don't know where the website is. Go to the Be Friends website here. Let me see if I can find it. But anything that you need, like anything Series 2 related, just go through the blog here. Let's see. Well, let me see if I could find this. If I can go to Discord here. No. Oh, okay. Sorry. I'm hoping you know where how to get to Discord, but just wanted to make sure that I could show it here. But I'm sure there's a blog post there about Series 2. This is the problem with my live stream. The internet cannot handle too many things at once. Too many programs at once. But we will keep at it. Alright, that didn't work. Okay, so we'll just show it on the screen here. So if you are on the Discord, make sure that you go to the Series 2 education, and you'll find out more about the book games, what is Series 2, Friends List, and the Series 2 First Look. So that is where you go. So if you go to the Discord, scroll down. This is not the best way to show it, but you scroll down until you see Series 2 Education and go through the book games. Read through all that thread and you will be super versed in the Series 2. I'm gonna quit this because I cannot do more than 2 things at once in this computer. So let's just go here. So we went through there, 15 days. So make sure if you want to be, there's a 26% chance of getting friends listed if you hold at least a minimum of 1. The more you hold, the higher chance that you will get friends list for Series 2. And that would be on April 5th at 12 p.m. Eastern time, I think. But to confirm, I would just go to the Discord. Okay. So we're just gonna go through all the things that I thought would be very helpful to know. Somebody, J Buzzy asked Gary, 40 ETH, you buying 1 spec or 2 rares? Spec. So spec, as we highlighted here, spec is at the top tier here. Series 1 befriend is something I will obsess about my whole life, like Wine Library and my dad. It's just love. Series 1 will be a play forever. So if you get a chance, okay, my dog wants water, so I'm just gonna give her water. Hold on a second. You want water, darling? Water? Okay, here's water. My dog has a habit of clawing her water dish whenever it's empty and she wants to drink. Okay, anyway, so Series 1 will be a play forever. So from my take here, if you get a chance to buy Series 1, go for it, because he's always going to be building the IP for this and always making sure that you get value out of the Series 1. And that is my main goal for this year, is to get one for myself. I'm not sure if that's doable for me. I mean, would I be able to flip my book games for a Series 2 to a Series 1? I don't know, but we'll see, and I will try. But if you're in a position to get a Series 1, I would definitely definitely recommend getting one of those. Most people just buy the floor. I used to post best values, but stopped when rarity was basically blah blah. Rarity isn't out of play. Okay, so he's just confirming rarity will come into play, but probably not right now because everybody's just like trying to get into the Series 1 collection. And to get into the Series 1 collection, the minimum is 16 ETH. Like, and yeah, 16 ETH, right? So that is not just some play money that average Joe or Jane can afford. But you know, let's say it does get into the market, or like the masses get their hands on BeFriends Series 1, and everybody has a Series 1, then yeah, the rarity obviously is going to play a role. And if you can get a rare or a spectacular right now, it's such a good move, just because people don't know what they mean yet, and Gary hasn't let anybody know what they mean yet. Like some of them already realize, but it's a long-term investment, I think, the Series 1. So yeah, it will eventually, like, once you know the Series 1 is where it's supposed to be, like price wise, I think the rarity will start playing the market, and the value will start appearing, I think. That's just my guess, but please, Gary, is it better to buy one BeFriends 1 or more BeFriends 2? It's random. If you pull a black cat in your Series 2 mint, it's different, but B1 is life. So there's a hint there, like people that own the black cat Series 2 will have some sort of advantage over the Series 1 core, I guess. Okay, I hope I pull the black cat or be able to get one. Book Games is 2 months old. People asking daily about things. I might just not do anything for 18 months just to teach it. Interesting. So he could go that route too. Be quiet about Book Games. But we'll see. I don't know. So many things that you could do with Book Games that I don't know if he can do that. But we'll see. Sweep core or spec floor for BeFriends Series 1. Both are insane. Man, I'm working hard for Series 1. Okay, so another confirmation that, you know, Series 1 is to play if you are in the BeFriends collection game. Do you ever accept offers for BeFriends Ghosts? I have placed a few. So this is really important to bring up, because I didn't know about this either, and I was actually curious about it. Like, does he take any bids for any of the goo that he holds? And this is just confirmation that he doesn't even consider those. So that is good to know, and good to know that goo can only be won or gifted by Gary himself. So that is good to know. Serious question. Would you recommend I sell my Series 1 BeFriends mini drop so I can acquire blah blah blah? I guess acquire BeFriends. Yes, Series 1 is the play. Okay. Zero cool cards or 10 book games. So Zero cool cards is basically the first trading cards of the BeFriends collection. And that was released last week. No, that was auctioned last week. There's 10,000 cards. 1,000 is held by Gary. 1,000 is held by Zero Cool for marketing. 55 boxes will be held. Like that'll be here. But yeah, a lot more posts about the Zero Cool cards. Gary was super excited about them. People are unboxing or taking a break, BeFriends break, or breaking them, or yeah. So they're just showing what they got from that Zero Cool auction that happened last week. and a lot of cool ones that are you know, posted on Twitter. So, and even one box got, like, one box of that Zero Cool got a bid of $10,000. So it was, you know, fair market. The market, or the retail price for one box is 2,150, and now on eBay they can go as high as 10,000. So that's like 5x your investment on the Zero Cool trading card, and it's the first one of the VeeFriends, so that would hold a lot of value for sure. Zero Cool cards are 10 book games token. So here, book game is my god. So he's still betting on the book games, and that makes sense. I mean, with book games, he gets royalties out of that, and you know, he makes more money every time a book game is sold. Yeah, every time a book game is sold, there's 119,000 of them. So Gary gets 10%, I think, of the sale every time it's sold. So Zero Cool card, I assume it's probably just like a one-time thing, and he doesn't get any more money out of that. I don't know. Who knows? I don't think I didn't read too much into the Zero Cool, just because I knew it was out of my price range, and it's not. Yeah, I don't know, but that is why I think he says book games, just because he gets more out of the book games, maybe. Okay, so here the gift goats got their number 3 airdrop. So basically they got 35 of these 35 variation of this picture, photos taken by Isaac Drift White, right? Isaac Drift Right. Say that 10 times faster. So like all of the gift goats got that, plus a one, like a one-of-one Vans, which is pretty cool. And you could watch that video on his YouTube. Getting a WeeklyVee Friends GaryVee collab NFT is a good idea if you can. All VeeFriends whales get 2 to 5. This one has long-term legs. So basically, if you could afford it, 2 to 5 of these will eventually come into play down the road. And this is Gary's legs here. This is Isaac's. They went around New York City, and like in a helicopter, and basically took a whole bunch of photos of Gary's legs, Gary and Isaac's legs. Well, Gary and Isaac's legs, and Isaac taking the photo. He's a famous photographer. Yeah, and that was airdrop to all the gift goats holder. 15 new characters and 15 frame types won't work out. Several frames won't be in play. So there you go. Not all the frames will come into play, but we know wood for sure, as well as fur for sure. And I think there's a hint down here of which one. And yeah, so like I touched a little bit on this earlier, but this really got my attention, this post from Gary, just because I did realize that, yeah, he's not heavy marketing VeeFriends, which is, you know, it's a good thing for people that are early-ish into VeeFriends collection, because if the masses do know about VeeFriends and their utility, and if Gary actually explains the benefits, then people, you know, people are smart and will start buying it. And then people like that has been his fans for years but couldn't afford it, would just lose out. So that's his explanation. If I spent hours on Twitter Space really explaining Series 1 benefits, boot games, gift code, and Series 2, if I wanted the masses to know everything, I could. I've done very little yet because I want the people who believe in me here, Discord, Twitter, to benefit the most by getting in this. This is a 40-year project, much more to come. So, like, yeah, I guess that makes sense, and I really do hope that I get a Series 1 first before the masses take notice of Series 1, because for me, if I have a choice between a Bored Ape or a VeeFriends or a Punk, actually, you know what? A Bored Ape I would probably keep. Like, if I have a Bored Ape or a VeeFriends, don't kill me, Gary, but I don't know, like, there's a lot more benefits for Bored Ape for some reason. Like, for me, like, it just feels like there's more for Bored Apes, but I know, like, Gary will bring value to this. So let's say it's a Punk versus VeeFriends, I would choose VeeFriends, but a Bored versus a VeeFriends, that's a little bit of tough, just because I also know, like, Bored Apes are heavily marketing their stuff too, or like really giving values to their community. And like I'm not, like, you know, me choosing Bored Ape is dissing Gary in any ways. I know, like, I'm confident that he could bring value to the community. That's why I want one too. I don't know where I'm going with this conversation. Probably better to just stop digging. But yeah, like, Gary, like, VeeFriends, out of all of the collection out there, like, VeeFriends is the one that I'm actually very bullish about and would like to have one. Bored Apes is probably not within my eyesight. Like, you know, Gary, like, the VeeFriends, still somewhat within reach. Not that easy of a reach, but somewhat. So that is why I'm very bullish on VeeFriends, and I could, like, the way that he is working on this collection, I know, like, I'm confident that he could give us the Disney that he's been promising in 45 years. Okay, anyways, this I could be doing a lot more, but I wanted you all to win. Like, I wanted you all to win. Yeah, so that is a pretty interesting post that really grabbed my attention this week. Like, he's not mass marketing it so that people that are in the community can take advantage before it's out, basically. I feel bad for the Uno people. So here, I wanted to bring that up too, because I bought a bunch of Uno cards, and, you know, a little bit disappointed by it, because it was hyped, it was sold, and then that was it. And then Gary has numerous times I've read on Discord that he just, like, he just shut down all the questions about Uno because it was one and done, basically. But I'm kind of happy to see this post from here, because kind of give me a little bit of hope. But I don't know, Uno card versus Zero Cool, it's probably not the same. It's probably like comparing apples to oranges, but I'm still super excited to get my Uno cards, and hopefully I'll be able to give a couple of away in this channel, so stay tuned for that. And hopefully people will be, like, I'll be able to get like a GaryVee spectacular or something from that card. It'll be fun to play nonetheless. So how are we doing for time? Oof. We are over an hour. All right, we're almost done here, guys, so let me just go through here. Hours after mint. Oh, so I highlighted this as well. So this is Gary's thoughts about what happens after Series 2 mints. So here we go. Hours after mint, many will sell without realizing the background's important. The fun will be the day after they mint. Many will paper hands for a quick profit. Series 2 will be massively underestimated. 55,555 volume will confuse people. All people see is supply. They don't understand the demand. Remember when many in here said 125,000 book games on layer 2 wouldn't work? Yeah, so that is his prediction for Series 2. He thinks many will paper hand, which is, you know, typical of any mint, and that hours after people will be selling without realizing the importance of what they got, basically. So maybe I should save up for that too. Yeah, I think that would be a good idea. P lava is always in my mind. So Gary has always hinted the patience lava, and we got a price. We got that on our list here. So patience lava, currently at 0.46, and patience lava wood 0.44, 0.46. So that will come into play at some point in the book games game. Stay tuned for that. Okay. I don't know what this is. Unjust art alpha. Free tokens fly when you are into art. I don't know what that means, but I think there's something there about the just art. That's why I wanted to point that out. Here's 2 alphas. 0 cool cards were play. Series 1 book frames is a big deal and still slept on. Series 2 will be underestimated. So those are the 2 alphas. Series 1 a big deal. Series 2 will be underestimated, basically, and that 0 cool cards were just a play. Silver, wood, clear, and gold. So those are the frames that he liked. Hint: emerald, rainbow, galaxy, caviar. Do I have galaxy? I don't have galaxy here. Fur, granite, and marble. We don't have rainbow. We don't have. Alright, so we're gonna add rainbow, galaxy, and granite. Those are the frames to look out for. I will have those prices later. I'll post those afterward because I don't think my internet can handle me looking at. Actually, you know what? I will look it up on my phone. Just bear with me here for a second. Alright, so let's see. Which one do we have? Galaxy is right now cheapest is 57996. Okay. Granite is 43. And we got the rainbow. $64,500. All right, so we got those on the list as well. So yeah, I think these one will definitely play for the series 2. Burn, new character. So stay tuned for that. Ponies are a passion. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, and here is what I was talking about earlier. Zero Cool held back 100 boxes and I got 100 boxes for marketing, etc. So 10,000, but for example, I'm keeping 55 boxes for it. 10,000, so 9,800 is available for sale, basically. Is that right? I don't know. Well, and he answered one of my questions. What are you gonna do with your VConGoo tickets giveaways? He will hold them. So that was I was curious about that. He was able to answer it. Watch then shine in value over the next decade. So he's basically just gonna hold the ones that didn't get sold over the burn sale, and I think it's pretty smart because it's gonna hold value over the long holds, and yeah, this one's about to get hot. So this is the Dumbo octopus. I don't think I saw this, but let me just see, where is it? Just gonna show you guys the little video that I did. Come on. Oops. No, I didn't. So I can't even show it here, but I will post it. So here, there's only two. There is the bulldog and the golden legendary lemur. Those are the two new characters that were revealed this week. Badass bulldog and the gold legendary lemur, and this detailed Oriental Dumbo. I don't know if that's. I'm not sure. Let me just quickly double check. Oh no, the Dumbo was last week. So okay, so this is not. This isn't it. All right, so that is it for this episode. Let me just switch us over to our outro. Nope, not the outro. Here we go. So, again, that is our WeeklyVeeAlpha. Thanks again, everybody, for hanging out. That is longer than I wanted, but that was a lot of things to cover this week. I feel like we got more alphas this week. I was able to capture most of the alpha from the Discord, so that is great. And yeah, thanks for hanging out. Follow me on Twitter, where I'll be posting most of this material, so you don't have to write anything down. I'll also be pinning on the comment section of this YouTube live stream of the NFT watch list that we just talked about. And also, yeah, like, follow, subscribe, and thanks again for watching. I will be doing this again next week, next Monday, around 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And as always, stay safe. Thanks. Thank you for hanging out. And please consider subscribing to help out the channel. Thank you, and good night, everybody. Thanks. Bye.